Hello everyone and welcome to Model Doc Editor. In this hopefully short video, I'm going to show you how to port CS2 Player Model into CS2. You want to start in the Source2 Zombie Escape server. Under Resources, you want to click on Models and there should be a prefab post from me. You want to download the zip file, and the zip file is going to be 3 files. You want to drop those into your content folder. I use the valve structure, character models, and then you can use some name. I'm gonna rename the CT human prefab into zombie frozen. Let's say it's gloves you leave alone, and zombie frozen arms. Close that. Now in the model doc, you can just open the VMDL. So I'm gonna open zombie frozen. You're gonna see that there's nothing in here. You couldn't even get an order. So under render mesh list, you wanna select your SMD file, and under model doc animfix, you wanna select the same file. Under gloves, you wanna select the SAS gloves. Now your model is compiled and is ready to go, but you still need to fix a few things. If your model already has hands and is not gonna support gloves, under gloves you wanna untick render mesh shape 1. It's basically the whole SAS model, but if your model has no gloves and you wanna use the in-game ones, you will tick this. But if your model already has hands and you don't wanna use gloves, untick this. But keep the node. Don't disable it or don't delete it. So now we have the zombie in the editor. He has animations. The animations play fine, but we still need to fix textures. So you're gonna delete the unused ones by clicking on the X, and then you're gonna load your VMATs. I already pre-made them, so this is faster. Gonna hit recompile, and our model is basically ready for in-game. But we wanna have viewmodel hands. So I'm gonna open another file, which is the prefab arms. You will see one mesh. If your hands are made from one mesh, you can just basically change this. But because the model I'm importing has 4 files for some reason, I'm gonna need to add 4 meshes. SD, right, add another mesh, left, add another mesh, right. Again, you wanna update the materials. Skin and suit. Compile. The animations won't play, but they will work fine in game. So the viewmodel arms are compiled, we can close that. And in our main player model thing, we're gonna go under game data list, character arm config. In here, we're gonna click the magnifying glass and find our arms. Here they are. The sleeve thing, if you just wanna use gloves on like a humanoid model, you can just get gloves and then some default sleeves, but because I'm using whole hands, I'm gonna keep the sleeve field closed. I mean, empty. And that's basically it. Like your model is finished. But some nodes have comments from me. You can read through them, like the body group thing, because I'm not gonna use gloves. I'm gonna delete the whole body group because it's not needed. If your player model has some fancy or like weird geometry, you wanna go under hitbox set list and maybe update the hitbox a bit. Like you can see that the head is sticking out a bit. So I'm just gonna move that a bit down. It matches the head. Better do it in pose mode. Like that or something. Just hit recompile again. Uh, yeah, like basically just play around with model doc. It's a really nice tool. Like what you can do is basically hit play here. It's gonna take a while. Now you can drop your model as prop ragdoll. Then you can just like move it around. Like Source 2 is fucking crazy. Look what you can do inside of it. Like miles ahead of Source 1. If you want to see your model in game, you're gonna need to patch vscript because vscript right now is disabled. Basically, if you need help with that, just ask in the source2 zombie escape server. I'm gonna load up Italy. Okay, gonna make all bots stop, and I'm gonna write end fire player run script code this entity double dot. I forgot what it's called right now. Set model, and you're gonna type your model name here. So it's characters models CS2 frozen zombie frozen zombie VMDL. There we go. You can see that the viewmodel hands work. If I increase the FOV a bit, you can see that the hands work. And basically everything plays fine. Use myself AVP. Like everything works. Just from the get-go, all you need to do is change the mesh, update your materials, and compile the file, and that's it. One thing, if you want to make your player model be a T animations, you want to go in here and change the animation set from C2 into T. And you also need to update anim graph. It's right here. Gonna click the magnifying glass and choose player T and recompile. And now your model will act as a terrorist instead of CT. And yeah, that's it. Just play around in the model doc. I left some notes under some notes so you know what's going on a bit. And yeah, good luck.